Time to save. Do we have... How many? Only 21? Holy crap!
Wait, what?
We have 21 truth bullets.
Oh, fuck, man. How long is the trial going to be?
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. And the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin? We already know who did it. Whoa, deja vu! The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toku, or Hiro. It was one of you. Idiot. I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I never killed someone. No way.
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses. Ina seems really sure that one of those three is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that. Aoi's account. It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura. And what reason do you have for saying so? Because you all had a motive. You hated her. Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, is that the only reason you have
for accusing us?
Ah! That's slow! That's about as slow as you can get! Damn it! God damn it! I hate this minigame!
Well, your bullet has a delay, just aim lower.
Oh my god, see, that's... You guys spend too much time shooting the other things.
What's now in class 10? Now you do.
Break! Another reason you suspect him is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right? Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her. I can't disagree with Tina. There's a good reason to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? Pocket trash. The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty. I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her. I never went, I didn't either.
Yeah, same here, I never saw her. Pocket trash! Pocket trash!
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura!
No,
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. Sore wa chigau yo. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse. In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy? From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened here. Happened to her.
When did she give it to you? Last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so I must have got it some time before then.
But he already told us that he met up with her after the nurse's office, what? But
By
what
the
Hiro
way,
said...
Sorewa Shigaoyo means no, that is wrong, or that is not right.
Ah, okay. But what Hiro said can't be right. Because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know this is because when Sakura got the candy... I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if it was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was... Oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility, you're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message, just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
You mean Sakaya?
Yeah,
That's
Sakaya,
true.
definitely.
I saw it for myself.
See, Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way, I didn't do it.
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see the dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body, duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself. Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was... on the magazine shelf? Burida! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right? That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we started the investigation. If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense! No, it doesn't.
There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found a dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Well, what's my bullet? Okay.
I can't tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense!
He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body. But at that time, where was the magazine? Oh, okay, so I have to absorb magazine shelf. Ashi no naka naka ka.
Counter.
When Sakura's body was found. I mean, I feel like only Makoto doesn't even want to be a Sherlock. Everyone just pushes that onto him.
Yeah. And Hiro's just a fucking idiot.
Kyoko will make a lot of sense because, as far as we know, we don't know what her ultimate is yet. And Byakuya is just a know-it-all. Everyone else just kind of like goes in for the thing. When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen them then. Tell us the truth, hero. When did you see the message?
Hold on, you're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna Sausage Augur left. Read the Vienna Sausage Augur left us. And we know who the killer is, Toko.
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us. Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Huh? Yeah? I think we can all agree Augur wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Without a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message.
The handwriting.
Oh, okay, final strike. So, you read the random piece he says.
The proof. Or at least 30%, I can hear you. This is too much, man. The occult is bullcrap, conspiracy. Give it a rest. Show me the proof. Or at least 30% right. Oh, he's just reading. He's just...
I forgot I could tempo the fever thing.
100% without a doubt, she wrote it. This is me talking, so you know it's true. Imagine you went in between those words.
I hate the rhythm segments. It's just they hide it for no reason. I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
And who did write it? He could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Oh, he admits it. I figured as much. But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Augur's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked. What a fool.
And when I got there... Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help you give some energy. Oh, sure. Thanks. And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something. This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything. As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So, of course, I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind, before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table. And I ran away.
I can't believe you. You're the worst. I hope you die.
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead, roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote, right? We know who did it. No, I think there's more to Hiro's story. What are you talking about? What else could there be? There's one thing in Hiro's story just now that doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed. So what is it that Hiro that doesn't make sense? What he would have had to do after writing the message. Why didn't he suck his finger? Why the magazine was hidden? Why he picked Toko? Why the magazine was hidden? That's true. Everything you just said, it doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Huh?
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would he take the time to write that message and stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure just left it sitting there on the table.
Really? He's lying. He's gotta be lying. I don't see any reason he would lie now after already confessing to the crime. Then he's not lying? Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident. I don't think there's any question about that. Then who was it? If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must have not liked what was written on it. Someone who wouldn't like what was been written on it? His only choice is Toko. It had to be Toko, right? What? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it? Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have? Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it. That's right. Oh.
I killed her.
No, you didn't. Who asked you? I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle, but that's not where this case ends. What do you mean? What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer. You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it. Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear. He's not Sakura's killer.
So what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. And I have to prove that.
I'm pretty sure a bottle across the head would not kill Sakura.
No.
That girl's a beat body.
That is a Sakura's body, yellow powder. Okay.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed Monokuma's bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Olga from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once, is that right? Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, just once.
She said she got hit twice, remember?
Yeah.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had two head wounds.
Huh? Two?
That's right. She had two separate wounds on her head. And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have two wounds?
Two wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle. Hold on. Can you know that just for some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with two Monokuma bottles. It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why two separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Okay, we get it. There's two missing bottles. That's why the glasses weigh more than a regular bottle. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground along with the chest pieces it had inside. That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right? For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing. But how can you know that for sure there were 6 bottles? That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear. The correlation between the Monokuma bottles. The connection must be... It's the object that Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. Chess pieces. Hangman script. Let's see. Okay, yeah, chess piece. Actually, can I? Oh, what? No, yeah, see, I can't do it in the middle. That's it! The chess pieces! Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece. King, Rook, Bishop, Pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those. And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the Knight, if I remember. So, what's that matter? I guess you don't know how much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The King, the Queen, the Rook, the Knight, a Bishop, and the Pawn. What was left intact in the crime scene were the King, Rook, Bishop, and Pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the Knight. Oh, so the Queen is missing. So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while 1 apparently went missing. What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Okay. Yeah, wait, no, that's not what I meant. So let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared anytime before the murder. No, it's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case. How is it clear? Think you're about to state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand. Wait, in the bottle that was missing, it was broken? The bottle must have been broken. What makes you so sure? Because there was evidence at the scene of the crime. Huh? That's right, we found evidence that shows there was more than just 1 broken bottle at the scene. And what is this evidence? It wasn't just a single broken bottle. And the evidence that proves that is... Kyoko and I figured it out before. There we go. Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to the one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is... there was actually more than 1 bottle's worth of shattered glass. So from this, we can summarize that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. And when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces. Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove. But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that? Anyway, because of what it would reveal about the case. There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by Sakura's second attacker. The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked. The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion. The killer wanted to make it look like there was only 1 attack, so they really had to get rid of their evidence. From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Coco? What? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place. Oh wait, I admit maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way, you killed her, I'm sure of it.
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong, that's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine, let's hear it.
It was right after I got Augure's note. I was kinda nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early, you know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Augure showed up and she went in the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Augure was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Someone tightened the screws on his brain. I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room. I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide. What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're nothing but vermin. No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. I knew— oh my god. No, not bullet time again. Oh. Alright, what is it? So far, you've probably been pressing the Y button during your final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now I'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use— okay, so I just have to pick the right one. You select it the same way as during the non-stop debate. Simply press the LB button. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer bullets to choose from. But for educational purposes, we're going to pretend you're set to mean regardless. Just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you! Well then, good luck and have fun. I hate this narrator. Okay, no. Alright, I'm actually gonna try this time. Pure silence. Oh wait, I have to pick. Lock her handprint. Ugh. Okay, so since we did the second final strike, apparently, who do you think it is now? Do you have any clue? Do you think it's Toko? Do you think it's Hiro? Do you think it's Byakuya?
What do you mean, who was the killer?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's Hiro, so I guess at this point, wouldn't it be... I guess Toko?
But you also said it doesn't fit her MO.
Not that way, no. No, it doesn't fit the MO of Genocide Jill.
So you're saying that Toko could have done it like this because she was not Genocide Jill?
Perhaps.
Alright. Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding it there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko? No, it doesn't. Okay then, let's just compare it with your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right? Yeah! Stop wasting time, just tell us the truth. Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, you straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura. No, I swear, there's no way. Out with it. I probably did kill her.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean, probably? Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura? Talk now. After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early. So I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge your dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So, after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf. But when you did, you put it back upside down. I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry. Imbeciles, all of you. Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura? After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me. Like a monster growling. When I turned around, it was Sakura covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her. Her? You mean...
For a second, my mouth is full of food. Yeah, I bought a snack pizza earlier.
All good.
Haha, guess who's back? Yeah, it was your fault after all. Okay, no, it doesn't make sense.
I was starting to get worried that I was starting to get worried that you would only have one character to voice in this last trial.
My fault, Master's fault, when our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully, when someone shook me awake. Was it the prince paying me a visit, I wondered? So I opened my eyes to see... Splatter everywhere, he was not prepared for that. And well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle.
Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible.
No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who was an adorable boy for the first time ever.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman. If I'm gonna go down, I wanted to be for killing Master.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hero's attack.
Hey, come on, that's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre, so that's good.
So that's good? Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna... Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote. Huh? I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hero on that one. What's wrong? Come on everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this. No, not quite yet. Huh?
It's Hina, isn't it?
Not yet? Why not? Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd? Huh?
Hero's attacks, and then Toko's. But that still wasn't the end of it. It wasn't? Tell your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's the blood on her forehead. There was no blood on her forehead when we found her. She was only dripping blood out of her mouth. It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... Oh, okay. I guess we're... Okay. Status of... Yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh, no,
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf. And you were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with a Monokuma bottle? Oh, got it. I smashed her good.
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Yeah. Okay, it's the positioning, I guess, but I thought the forehead stuff would also...
Yeah, that's true actually.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she wasn't in that chair. So you finally noticed. That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way. That has to be it. The evidence that proves that there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf is the magazine shelf bloodstain. Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The bloodstain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? Or to make it look like I did it, because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair. Hey, come on now, look at me. I don't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that. Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end? But plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled. Oh, that's pretty easy. After she killed Sakura, Toku just hid in the locker again.
Huh? So she just hid in there until everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group?
No, I don't think that's possible. The reason there's no way Toku was hiding in the locker is because I saw it for myself. I was in the locker! Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toku couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding? I don't know, what is her locked room thing about anyway? How do you not know? You killed her! I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
You're lying! No, she's not. I've been saying all along there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shock to the head.
And? Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her. That's because you're overlooking vital information. Could we really be missing something so important? There's another possible explanation. Huh?
Why are you not doing the shadow voice for Byakuya?
Oh, I
just... You know as low as you always go.
I just got tired of it.
I see.
Maybe it's... I could give it again, it's fine. Let's see. Yellow powder. Well, it's gotta be the yellow powder, right? Let's see what they say.
What was it that killed Ogre? It wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack. Then what was it?
Oh, wait, that's wrong. According to the Monokuma files, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth. Well, I mean, maybe she got hit with the bottles. She cut the inside of her mouth. If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies.
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely. Sakura was poisoned.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees.
She was poisoned? It is impossible. Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her. You can explain it? Of course. If you don't mind.
Everyone quiet, shut up and listen to Master! But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the cam lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were buried from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the cam lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it will still kill you if you drink an entire body. You got a call to pick? Yeah, I guess so. I guess we take a break here while we wait. How's everyone enjoying their day?
Rick?
Yeah?
Okay, I gotta quickly go help my parents. I'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, I'll just play a little bit
Sorry, yeah.
without you and I'll let you know if anything relevant happened.
Please do.
Okie dokie. See you in a bit. Alright. It's not especially powerful poison, but it will still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. The specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it. Where'd you find it? The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In Section A, dietary supplements, in B, reagents, and in C, a variety of lethal chemicals. And that's where the poison came from? Section C? Well, that's the question, isn't it? The bottle of poison Byakuya just showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it. It was on the same shelf as all the supplements. I'm positive it was Section A. The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it? Huh? But you just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever. Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in it with all those nutritional additives? Yeah, so why? Because the culprit switched it out. That's why. What do you mean? I mean this. I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and... Huh? Master? We were so shocked at what we were seeing, all we could do is stand there and watch. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever. Ugh, that tastes awful. Oh no, Master's in real trouble. Drink some water, you can just swallow powder, it will stick to your throat. Idiot! He just swallowed poison. We need to make him spit it out. The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff? Huh? What are you talking about? I'm talking about the protein, of course. Protein? Can I see the bottle for a second? Sure. Do whatever you like. Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue. It's protein powder. Huh? Correct. That wasn't poison. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go? The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder? Which would mean that, conversely, the poison must have been... Could it be? Oh, okay. Hangman's Gambit, right? What are we writing? Protein... break? Protein... Oh, protein drink. Oh, and I didn't even notice I got an I. T-R-I-N-K. I don't know what happened there. Let's ignore that. That didn't happen. The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right? Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison. Holy crap! All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself. Something at the scene? A protein drink. Hello, Makoto Naegi11037 _ You finally say something after a few days. You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right? A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison. What? That's all it took to kill Sakura. This is the true cause of death. You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. Is it Leon because it's Leon's name spelled upside down? No, I'm kidding. I know it's Makoto. I can tell. As far as protagonists go, I probably got to go Hajime though. But I do like Makoto as well. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing. But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures. For real? Who was it? Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see. The evidence that shows who switched them, it has to be... the footprints? The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it? I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the footprints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll know. We'll see who. It was me. The footprints. They're mine. Hina? If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather hear it straight from me, you know? Then Ogre's killer was... Yep, I did it. I killed Sakura, just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are... Sneakers, huh? The only people here wearing sneakers are... me and Hina. Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya, that explains why you... These footprints must be... Makoto, are they yours? No. Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility. Just Ina. Plus, Ina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? The whole time you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you? I can't believe it. What about it can't you believe? Well, it's just that the two of them were so close. That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme. Hina, is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that? I found her. carrying the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden. Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poison mixture. And then she downed it all at once. And then... Hold it. I'm not convinced. You're about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself. You say that, but I'm still not convinced. How many times do you plan to repeat yourself? Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism. But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced. Are you talking about the locked room problem? Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room? Well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty that means I have to tell you everything. No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me. Surely you're not. Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her? And if I do? Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this. Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it. It just doesn't fit. What doesn't fit? I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy. He's right. Makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you. I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I'd left a footprint. You didn't notice? Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do? Listen, Hina, could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein. How come? That doesn't matter. Hina, please. I'd like to know too. Fine. Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it. Come back. So, since you came back, Hina has admitted to the murder.
I knew it was Hina. She was pressing too much.
No, but the thing is, Makoto and Kyoko don't believe it. Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab. Well, right away I went to section C and got the poison. And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf? Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot. I see. Okay. Go on. So then I moved to section A, got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out, and that's it. That story you just told. First you went to section C to get the poison, then moved to section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from section C to section A. Do I have that correct? Yeah. But if that's true, you wouldn't explain why the footprints are only on one side. Isn't that a little strange? Can you repeat that series of events one more time? We really don't need to,
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing, no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied? How long? Until we figure it out. Until I uncover the full truth of this case. Make your argument. Footprints in the powder. It's gotta be that. First I went to section C. That's when I grabbed the poison. And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf. Yeah, when I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it. Okay, and then I moved. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, then that doesn't make sense as well.
Yeah, I know.
So Hina's probably also innocent.
She's innocent.
Anyway.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right? But yeah, Makoto, I do know that the games are 30 hours long. This is my second time playing the game, actually. I had 75 hours on the game before we started. Yeah, what about it? And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. Yeah, but it's mostly because of school life. I just haven't played the game since COVID, so... Yeah, about 70 hours. But the footprint left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said. What?
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said? I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I'd left the footprint. Yeah, but the only game I haven't played is V3. I started V3, but I never finished it. But I plan on finishing on stream. Like, starting over and finishing it on stream.
I don't know, I plan to voice like each and every one of them.
He plans on voicing... Yes. What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this? Well, you lied to us, plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the cam lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. And also, Makoto, as far as JRPGs go, this isn't even the worst. I have like 200 hours on Persona 5, so... So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A. Well, you see... What the hell? What's going on here? And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account. What? Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence. New evidence? Impossible. There can't be. Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me. I did? It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you of all people would miss such a vital clue. It's truly grave oversight. Just say it already. What is it you think you found? I found this. Huh? A piece of glass? It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle, and the hidden clue was exposed thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved that mystery without you, so thank you for that. But what is it? Oh, you still don't realize. Well then. Makoto, why don't you explain it? Me? Fine. If you really want to know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass. A shard of light blue glass Kyoko found in a bottle of poison. Well, it's gotta be from the window, and that explains why the container was on top of the glass, even though we broke the window from the outside. I think I remember now. I broke something this same shade of blue. It's part of the window from the rec room door, right? The window? The window we broke to get it, it was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it. You're right, it must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison? What's so
strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us, where was it? Where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window? According to what Hina told us, it should have been in Section A. The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow, a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way to the bottle.
And everything Hina told us was a lie?
Oh, that's so sweet, Makoto. Thank you. We would appreciate to see you again. In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. Bye! If you want, you can join the Discord server so you know when more streams start. There's no other way to
and you'll know.
well, they're already following.
Oh, they did? It's not
Yeah, they followed like a few days ago, but didn't say anything.
Oh.
There's no other way to explain the presence of the glass in that bottle. And then, once the room was open, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was open. In other words, after Sakura died. Wait, hold on, you're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned? You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that? What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question? Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability. Well, no, not that I remember. Yeah, me either.
Not me. Same here.
Yeah, me either. Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened. Oh, come on, how can you say that? How can you know what I don't know? The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened.
Make your argument.
Empty protein can, source of the powder, chem lab shelf. So it's gotta be the empty protein drink. When it comes to that protein can, there's no doubt, not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there. So you're saying...
You're saying... Someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was right before the rec room was unlocked. Oh, it's not that one? Or did I just miss?
You missed.
When the locked room was unlocked.
In between.
In other words, when I broke the window. If I concentrate on that. Remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right? Of course, it came from the window you broke to get in. What about it? Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can. What? And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room. I see. So that's your explanation. Yoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it. If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass. So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate. And that's what made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched. Oh my god! I think I need to go back to the other Byakko voice. The protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab. If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can. No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle knowing exactly what it was. Precisely. She was alone in a locked room, and all she had was the poison. What other possibility is there? You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is exactly what happened. Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us. Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room. Len!
Oh goddammit, I was muted. It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto? The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. It had to have been Sakura. I think it was Sakura herself.
So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
What are you talking about? There's no way! On the contrary, I know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons. You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that? No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. Oh. No, not another battle. Oh. Okay,
The beat. Nah.
full focus. Oh, I wasn't sure. They're really making us do this one today.
Well, at least you
Final
didn't have
strike.
the,
Okay, it's only one.
chance.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it? It did? It did. The same yellow powder that has been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura. What else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing in Augur's foot? And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking? But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained. No, it was me! The poison! Because I killed her! No, you didn't kill her. The one that killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison. The unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it. So who was the killer? Len?
Well, I guess Byakuya.
What? You're not paying attention? Oh my god, it was herself!
Yeah.
Byakuya. Come on. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself. What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
Read that line again?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
Again?
Why?
Come on.
No.
Okay.
How do you want me to keep repeating it? I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room and she drank it. Also, she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room. Because of course, Sakura wanted to create the locked room. The locked room mystery was created by Sakura. I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway. That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body. And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were. I have to go get him. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. You said you were going to get everyone else. Oh, there's a bike in the outside. Hold on. But they're leaving? Okay. But your real intention was to go to the cam lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the cam lab, you head straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make sense. When you were done, you gathered everyone together, and once you were back in the rec room, I got everyone.
Okay. Oh, so she's dead, huh?
Sakura's been killed. I see. While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that. So Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if you blamed you for her death. That's why I didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of the poison. Vital pieces of evidence. And yet... So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura? No. No. I killed her. I did it. That's enough, Hina. It's over. It's not. Nothing's over. It is. Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly. Oh. Do we really have to? Alright, so...
Why did you want me to repeat that, by the way?
I was just fucking with you. So, Sakura slid notes into everyone's room. We need Byakuya also reading the notes. Toko decided to go early, but hid in the locker.
This looks like she goes out the locker. Do you have a different one?
Ah, yeah, you're right. This was the Chihiro going inside of the room all over again. So, Toko hid in the locker and saw Sakura, Act 3. A hero walks into the room. Sakura gives her a piece of candy to calm down. He hears her mutter something and assumes she's gonna kill him. He grabs one of the Monokuma bottles, hit her in the back of the head. Oh, the bottle smashes. No, but wait, that's Queen. Queen is the one missing. So it couldn't have been Queen.
That one, not a rook.
There we go.
Or knight.
Knight. He looks at the open newspaper, writes Toko's name, and leaves running. Toko sees everything, gets out of the locker, looks at the magazine, and hides it back. But then she hears a noise. Huh?
The magazine is upside down.
Is there one for that?
There is one. Right
there.
there
Is. You're right. Meanwhile, Sakura gets up, and Toko, being startled, sees her full of blood and passes out. Sakura tries to shake her awake, but Genocide Jill wakes up, and being startled by it, she grabs the first thing she sees, which is another Monokuma bottle. And this time, the Queen gets smashed. Genocide Jill, not knowing what, trying to hide or kill, sweeps up some of the bottle and the piece and leaves running. Although Sakura hadn't died that time either. She gets up, shakes her head, grabs her... Wait, what else is there? Cam A2, that's Hina, Candy. Wait. Is that the candy? Is the same one from the picture where she gives
He
it?
already... there's a picture where he gets it.
Yeah, I know, but
think
okay,
it's
yeah,
probably,
it's the
yeah.
same one. So I just wanted to see if it was just startled. Okay, so she blooded grabs the Chem C9 poison and drinks it. Act 6. Makoto, Hina, and Kyoko arrive and see Sakura unconscious. Makoto breaks open the door. They see Sakura died, and Hina uses the chance to pick up the bottle and pocket it. She leaves the room to go grab the others, and as everyone is coming back, she takes out the bottle of Cam A2 and places it down. Act
And when she
1.
was found, we didn't have a bloody trail.
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. Act 2. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. Oh, so I was right! I was right to begin with. This is her going in, and this is her going
the other
out.
one is going out.
Can't
That's
believe
stupid.
we got fooled again. But one of them headed out a bit earlier. She got there looking for a hiding spot. Slam. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Dun, 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 dun. Then from the inside the locker she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro. Gong, clink, clink. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Rah! Smash! Dun dun! Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking it'd kill her, he hastily began covering up his crime. Huh? He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing, so as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. Funk! Dodong! But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Huh? Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly open her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off of Sakura's head and fainted. Ha! This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. Sha! Gotch! Crash! And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there was 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. Psh, psh. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle, shards, and the queen chess piece. That explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? Da-dong! It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, then drank the deadly mixture. Gulp. And there, she took her final breath. Da-dong! Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the windows to get inside. Ha ha! But someone already knew what had happened, knew that she had committed suicide. Huh? Nab. Ah. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. Ding. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort was you, Hina. That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right? That's what happened? But Makoto, how did you manage to? How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern? Oh, well, I mean, you still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes it so complicated. That's what you don't understand, and that's why you couldn't solve this case. Good. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it will always come back to bite you in the end. Yeah, the end of class trial, and we're only 4 hours in.
So there will be no execution then, huh?
What do you think? Do you think Monokuma would be that lenient? Why wouldn't he just... He could just abuse an already dead corpse.
Honestly, that would kind of fit it.
Okay. I think we can all... Also, this was the first trial where he didn't have like a mid-section where he would talk. He was just quiet throughout all of this one. Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet. Oh, yeah, that's right. You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? So, who do you think is the killer?
Oh, Sakura, obviously. Yeah. Honestly, I just said Byakuya earlier because I just want him to die.
The execution is gonna go towards...
I mean,
towards... Tep's glasses that I'm not wearing. Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself. Okay, we're done here. So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand. Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us. And yet why did you do that?
Yeah, we almost died there.
Because... that's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
You don't mean you were gonna take us all with you?
We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes.
For serious? That's...
You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Oh, you can read this because it's her note.
Alright. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
That's... I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine.
I can't calm down.
For the most part, Hiro always says "for serious" instead, though.
I know.
No, I was telling Maki.
Yeah, I know that you're just Maki. Just that the "for serious" annoys me as well. What, for real?
For
Would
real?
Be better, honestly. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you are suffering because of me. You tried to protect me, but because of me, my closest friend got hurt.
Sakura.
Because of me, My friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility.
Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Oh.
I just want to talk to them.
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all ganged up on you at once, even you...
Hina. Please, don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy. They are friends.
Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet... You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable.
No, that was just a misunderstanding.
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her. Do you have any idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that? That's what your suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's how far you push her. Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina, you came.
Wait right here. I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you.
What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
A favor?
I'd like some protein.
Could I
ask you to?
Yeah, you got it. Just hang on, I'll be right back. Yeah, Fuens, Sojin, Fuens. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could, but by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura! Let me in, please! Open the door! Why? Why? Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet, you all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina, we killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her. People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray? You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this. I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but... It's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died? What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant. Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me... Well, what I really am trying to say is... Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What is that?
Isn't it obvious? A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? But Hina already... Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby. This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room. What? Then... You lied to me? Oh, don't say lied. Makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I would liven things up a bit. I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process, okay? And scene. Cut! So then, what did she write in her real suicide note? I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice. But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place? And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies. Could you get on with it, please? Okay, geez, talk about a buzzkill. Alright, here we go. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish. Okay, you can read this part. Len.
Oh. As you know, I've been given information to the one who's imprisoned you here. It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me. You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool. You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years. I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things. However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind. And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder. They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate. However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken. Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything, I cannot betray those who would call me their friend. That's how I came to feel.
So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I am going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I had decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic? Or just moronic?
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness. I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me. So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind. But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred. My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal. My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony.
The word is
The
this word.
mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else. Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well. I have an obligation to get the situation under control. And so fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder. But I've decided the one I am going to kill is myself. If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life. If it can't save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
She wrote all that in just 9 lines?
I've never had people like you in my life.
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered? She didn't die hating us? She wanted to stop us from fighting, to protect us? She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that. It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially. The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plan, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I am so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I am alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully, then they'll see. I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
Damn, what a tearjerker.
Definitely.
This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close and still. But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly hit the big one. She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Boo-hoo-hoo. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone. Huh? First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste. Huh? Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred. I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either.
What? Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else. What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go. But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember? Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that. Ah, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I'm bowing out of the game. Huh? Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game. There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it. What's going on here? Now I have only one thing to look forward, and that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking.
Wherever Master goes, I go, and if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire.
Everyone. No. Well, now can you see that Sakura's death had no meaning? How boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
The fun time?
Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time!
Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead?
You're not gonna... Is it me? Oh, heavens no. Just because the Blacken is dead doesn't mean I can't just sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bear ×1 rule. But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it would be a shame to let it go to waste. So, for my special punishment, I've prepared a special guest. A special guest? Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time! Time to remove the UI.
Wait, what?
Yep. The alter ego is like completely clueless.
Yeah. Well, that's a shame. Wow, even from different angles.
That sucks, man.
That sucks a lot. Why alter ego didn't do anything wrong?
You
suck, man! You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk!
Whoa, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about that grilled goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence, grilled is where it's at. I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turns to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill him? Huh? You're friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up. He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend. And you killed him. Is this what you call animism? Where a soul dwells within all things, even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky. So you finally noticed him. Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start. What?
どういうことだ
You knew when you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge. Well, I mean, the data in the laptop, it was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you. Or maybe more like a reward, in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult. So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, you know, reformatting. I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed. Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better. Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this. Holy moly, you're super mad, like just unreasonably upset. Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript. Postscript? Yeah, there's still a little bit more. Oh my god, how? Bit more left of Sakura's note. Huh? Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school. What? A clue? Go ahead.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here. And so I've learned one thing. Which is, the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is...
Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we would have hit deep in spoiler territory. Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today.
What? You can't just stop at the most important bit!
It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even frigging know, huh? That's the whole point, stupid! It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I would ever let you greaseballs have it. But... sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this? What is it now? There's one last line in the note. Okay.
And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it.
Huh? Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die? She'll fight you? Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say? Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about it. Think long, think hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was all that about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of this school. The mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trials was over. What did you do? What did you do to my body? What? Answer me. What did you do to my body? The mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? And if we try to leave the school, the sensor goes off? And the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff. So it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Ooh. So, the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone. So, now what do we do?
What else is there, other than to head back up?
Oh, yeah, okay. Let's get out of here.
But I, must still feel responsible. Huh. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. That kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat. I would never have lost to that kind of challenge.
What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached the point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once. Okay, I see what you mean. Then, I'll try.
Huh? That totally was normal, right? Did you just capture his flag? No? No. I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master.
Oh, what are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him? Sleazeball? That's right. I called you a sleazeball, because you are. Sleazeball. Apparently, you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm? No wonder you don't have any friends.
Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse. Give and take. Me.
I guess it's not easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. Doo-doo-doo, we ended chapter 4. Oh,
Yay.
and so Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us. Bing dong, bing bong. This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors of the dining hall will lock. An entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite. Okay, I actually thought I was going to say something else. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Wake up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazing half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Kyoko? Yes, it's me. Huh? Kyoko? I said yes. So Kyoko's here. Wait, what? In the flesh, I was wide awake. What are you doing here? I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door. It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious? Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it? 3 o'clock. In the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? It's so late. What happened? I have a favor I need to ask you. What's your favor? Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. The data center on the 4th floor. What? I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center. But I thought it was locked. I guess we're not ending chapter 4 yet.
Doesn't seem like it.
I made my way into the after hours and headed to the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. She may be inside already? I put my hand to the door and with a certain amount of force. Rattle, rattle. It didn't open. I tried again, but rattle, rattle. It must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor? Oh, what are you doing up, mister? Gah! Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited. Don't you know? Oh, well, I just... You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But I can see that, you dolt. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself. You look like you might break in any second, so I just thought I would give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now? Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko? No, you two? Whatever, the two of you, just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial. Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What? Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay. Yeah, go on. Get out of here. Shoo. So we left and went back to our rooms. And then? So, goodbye. Hold on. Listen, what was all that about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. And then she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing? What's the point of all that? Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversations just like always, but... Well then, good night. Sure. And then, that was over. But as I turned to leave... Mukuru Ikusaba. What? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear. Mukuru Ikusaba, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. Mukuru Ikusaba, another character to voice. There we go, end of chapter 4.
Yay.
And we're down to 6 students. 7?
Yeah.
We're down to 7 students, question mark?
7, right, there's still the 16. Oh, it's the One Piece to be continued.